Hey guys, hi. Last week, almost all of my trading bots performed well, including mine, the intraday soft core index, which consists of 11 automated trading systems, continued its growth. And most importantly, it managed to recover from the previous trading drawdown. Now, profitability has already surpassed the last growth peak. You could say that we've recovered and started to grow further. Let me repeat, for those who aren't aware, I maintain my own index, which consists of 11 trading bots. All of these bots are listed here and they are all available in my shop section, meaning they are for sale. You can recreate this index on your own trading account, that is, on your own computer. And here I'll explain to you how this works. Well, I'll report on how the past week went. So let's go through the reports and all my trading systems that are included in this index. And you can see that over the past week, this is the table. Over the past week, only 2 trading bots ended up with a loss. One trading bot did not trade for some reason. Well, there simply weren't any trading conditions for it, for its trading system. And all the other trading bots closed out the week in the green zone, meaning they brought me a profit. Overall, the index grew by 1% over the past week. All index values are calculated using a special formula, where the size of each trading bot's capital and the growth of each trading bot are taken into account. And using a special formula, ChatG5 calculates for me what new trades, what new value there is. The index is calculated according to all this data and in accordance with the previous value, and that's how we got growth over the past week. Almost all the trading bots contributed to this, even those that are in the red. They also tried, but not as effectively as the others, although they brought only a symbolic loss. There, it's up to 1%, you see, not even a full percent. There were no leaders in growth except for one-man army double shot. I'll show it to you. The profitability chart on the MQL5 portal. Here's what its growth chart looks like. Right now, it's delivering as a very good bot. It brings in 12 to 13, 17 to 19 to 18% profit per month. That's very rapid growth. We already have 110% growth. And you can find this trading bot in my MQL5 profile. Here it is, one-man army. It has a double shot portfolio. Here's what it looks like. Let's move on to the other leaders. The second leader is Grabber System, which trades with 3 deals. It trades in about the same way, similar to one-man army. The strategy is a bit different, but it's also a reversal strategy aiming for a return to the mean price. Here it gave us almost 3.5%. If you look at its monitoring on the MQL5 portal, you can see this beautiful smooth growth curve. It has only just started operating. It delivered almost 4% profit in just the last week of April. And now, as of the 1st of May, it has already earned almost 1%. I think that, just like one-man army, Grabberbot, it will also steadily grow the deposit. I added it as a sort of little locomotive that will pull the portfolio upward. And just like one-man army, it is also available on my MQL5 profile, with a detailed description, a manual on how to install and set everything up. And with monitoring of its trading activity, it has 2 trading monitors, one with 3 trades and one with a single trade. The single trade monitor doesn't look as active because we are trading with a less aggressive strategy. As I mentioned, I decided to add Grabberbot to my portfolio so that it would be an additional driver of growth. Although overall, if you look at it, right now, Grabberbot makes up only 5% of my portfolio. That is, out of 100% of all trading systems, it only has 5%. And in one-man army, it's also a small amount, only 6.5%. Together, both of them make up 11% of the portfolio's weight. They won't bring me significant losses if there is a trading drawdown. But in terms of growth, their active growth, 18 to 20% per month, they of course pull the portfolio up well. They push the portfolio upward. That was the idea. Let's move on. And another trading bot is Swingmaster. Previously in my portfolio, it was called Prometheus Scalper, but I decided to rename the application to Swingmaster, carefully compiled all of the source code, and officially released it to the public as a major new update for Swingmaster. This is the expert advisor that I published a year ago. It is still quite popular even now. Users asked me to update it because lately its system hasn't been generating good profits. I did that. Now users will have the opportunity to trade. Now I'll show you how it trades. I'll find it among all the trading systems. Just like this. This was a system where I tried different options. That is, we can even see a trading drawdown here. When I found the best option for trading, I published it as an update on MQL5. So if you own this product, if you previously bought it from me on the MQL5 market, then this is roughly how your growth curve will look. It's not perfectly smooth, but here a stop loss is used, which limits losses. That's why you see these little spikes here. But what matters to us is the deposit growth. What the chart looks like in principle isn't really important, especially if you use several trading bots and create on your personal computer. A portfolio like this, made up of several trading bots, will make it irrelevant how any single trading bot performed. What matters to us is their combined performance. Let's go through the other systems that are part of my core index. What pleased me? It's the Jackal system, which currently looks as follows. It's not perfect or smooth either, but look, everything is growing. The beginning of May wasn't very successful for it those first few days. But as you can see, some profit is already being generated here. There are open trades. I think we will keep growing and growing. And in the future, I will publish this product on MQL5 as a new product. Stay tuned for my updates. As is my tradition, for the first 3 hours after publication, the trading bot will be sold at a very low price. Another advisor that is making me happy right now is Flash Scalper. As you can see right here, it is expanding and growing in this particular manner. That is, the dynamics here are quite predictable. We can see a drawdown, then growth, and each new peak is a little higher than the previous one. So we are growing step by step like this. At the beginning of May, in the first few days, it already made a profit. 1%. Overall, it is trading now in this way. We can add trading risks. I'll show you now how it looks on MQL5, that is on my fix book. If we take Flash Scalper and its latest trading performance, I put it on a trading account in mid-January. And if we take the most recent dates here and filter them, we get this kind of growth chart. The trading drawdown is up to 5%. We have grown by only 8% over the last 4 months. But we can triple the trading drawdown. Here it will be max DD. The maximum trading drawdown is only 15%, but here the growth will already be 32%. So we can manage risks and increase the profitability of the trading bot. I think everyone who is familiar with math and trading in general understands this. And there's another trading bot that I like. Let's go to my signals. This is the powerful low automated vertigo trading bot. Here we have this kind of growth dynamic. There's also some drawdown, but you can't really call it a drawdown. It's more like a horizontal flat, then growth, then horizontal flat, then growth again. The advantage of this expert over all the others is exactly that. That's why I use it. Because it has a very strong volatility filter. And this trading bot won't trade when the market is going wild. When the market is highly volatile, it waits until the market calms down. Then it makes its small trades. And so every month it brings in some profit. This month it hasn't closed any trades yet. It's only May 5th right now. There have been 2 weekend days already. So Almost all of May has been without trading. In April, it gave almost 6.5% profit. And now, as you can clearly see on the screen right here, the growth curve is rising very nicely and steadily. So, it is important to note that each of these specific trading bots I just mentioned, basically acting just like all of the previous ones, specifically those you can see on my official MQL5 account, consistently bring in a little bit of profit each and every day. Their own results. Here is the Cornelius bot, which by the way is also included in my intraday soft index. Over the past month, it delivered a 10% growth, and this month it has rewarded me with a small trading drawdown. This drawdown happened today, on Monday, but as you can see, the open trades are already in profit and we will quickly overcome this drawdown now. As a result, all the trading bots gave me the following over the past week. This is the growth result. I hope that this current week will also bring growth, because as you can see, there are many more weeks of growth than weeks with a drawdown. During the entire, albeit short existence of the index, there have only been 1, 2, 3 weeks of drawdown, and all the rest were weeks of growth. Because this is the tremendous power of diversification. Because all the trading bots have different trading strategies. The 11 trading bots deliver completely different results. And since I have effective trading systems, almost every week we will be closing with a profit. That's it. That's all. See you in my next intraday softcore index report. I'm not saying goodbye,